What's up, CRW? My name's Ben. I hail from AZA number 2524. I'm aspiring to serve as your 68th Gadol.
Tell us about one way you've tangibly improved your chapter. What did you learn from it?
I would have to say, and this was actually pretty recent, it was my mid-states overnight. It was just under a month ago. And there's kind of like a formula that SciY has used in the past for overnights to try to accomplish the goal they want to accomplish. And I said, like, for once, I'm not going to meet the status quo. I'm going to go in a different direction because our chapter was struggling with recruitment at the time. And I said, like, I really have to do something different to get us to change direction. And so what I ended up doing was surprising the chapter and taking them to Santa Cruz. And I had them walk like a 4-mile hike, and like they were all like complaining about it and yelling at me, and they were like, Ben, never plan an event again. But at the same time, they were like all together, and they were singing cheers and like having a good time. And then we ended on a beach at a little campfire, and we like talked about recruitment and what's going wrong and how like we have to provide these feel-good moments for them. And then just like last night at our event, we had more perspectives than we've seen in months. So I think like in general, that is one of my proudest accomplishments in SciY. Yeah.
Beyond your past experiences in CRW and in AZA, what parts of who you are qualify you to serve as Gadol?
I would say generally, I'm a really easy person to get along with. I work with a lot of different people really well. I'm accommodating, I'm good at compromising at the same time. Like, I'm strong with my opinion, but I'm always willing to listen. And so I think like my ability to work with a lot of different kinds of people enables me to reach out to different chapters and enables me to create genuine friendships with as many people as possible, which is really the driving factor of helping this region.
As Gadol, you're in charge of motivating a 14-member regional board and 19 chapter presidents across the Bay. Why are you qualified, both through your past experiences and who you are, to be in charge of motivating so many different individuals?
So I would say the thing that gives me like the biggest, I guess, like way to help these people is the fact that I can recognize that the little things are the most important. When I say that, I mean like fraternity, I mean brotherhood, I mean like those late nights at donut shops, I mean late night conversations, I mean the things that don't necessarily happen at the event. I think generally I've seen CRW lose that a little bit, and being able to motivate people through those things, being able to motivate people through like genuine fun and genuine relationships, and that's what gets people to not only have a good time, but also push further and impact and all these other things that we want to do as a region. So I think the first step we would have to take is doing that, and my past experiences, the fact that I recognize that, the fact that I, again, get along well with a lot of different people is what qualifies me to do that.
Many Olives experience a shift from being one who benefits from the products of our region to one who wants to be the one providing the experience for others. At what point did this shift in perspective occur for you? And more importantly, what caused it?
Okay, so for the longest time, I was the younger member. Obviously, when I joined, we had a massive senior class, and they drove our chapter forward, and they were super duper impressive. And when they left, I had one of them gave me a conversation, and it was like, "You're an older member now." I was like, "What are you talking about? I'm a freshman." And just since then, I've tried to push forward and progress, and I've tried to help SciY as much as I can. And there was a certain point. Honestly, if you had asked me why I'm running for RAG 6-8 months ago, if you talked to me about the potential of it, I would tell you that it sounds fun and it's a good way to do work for BYO. But at this point, my mentality is very much, I see things that are good about this region, I see things that are very wrong about this region that it would be stupid not to acknowledge. But most of all, I see a lot of things that are able to, things we can fix, things we can improve. In that mentality that CRW has provided so much in so many different facets in so many different places, and the fact that we're not capitalizing on that, and I can be someone who's lucky enough to help do that, is not only a great responsibility to have, it's an honor. And so that's what motivates me to run for your 68th Gadol.